We've got a game in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Western Michigan Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with the Western Michigan head coach before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys?
Holly, thank you. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Jaron Kiave Sangapovatelli. And they'll be looking to him to keep this offense on track. Throwing Sangapovatelli. He's got the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. He lets it fly. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the fourth down. Nice start for this defense.
Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Western Michigan's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes a grab past the marker. He goes down immediately, but boy, he knew where he was on the field, just enough to pick up the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. Quick handoff. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It's 3rd and 5. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's 3rd and 5. Rides to the back. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Songa Politelli, play action. Looking for a big gain. It's caught. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Jaron Kiave Songa Politelli. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it right down the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Throws to the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but... They got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the Golden Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. JKS. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Man, got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure.
Touchdown, Golden Bears! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And the extra point was good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Battle. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Sangopolitelli finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They give it to him again. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. The Golden Bears will go for it on 4th down. Throwing Sangopolitelli. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll ride the hot hand. At the 20, he's got space. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Unloads in the nick of time.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Deep in the end zone, it's battle. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's got it on the right. Crosses the 30. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Rid of it on the RPO. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Will, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Jaren Kiave Songopovatelli lets it fly. He makes the catch. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Golden Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Songopovatelli on the play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he just dropped it. So close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Off play action. Rush right in his face. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The handoff. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signals for the 2-minute timeout.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want them. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He's got an open man, and he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, the running back has it. Swapped immediately.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Long way to go on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with the Troy Trojans in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Broncos head coach here at the half. They have got to use this home team's energy and enthusiasm to their benefit. As you know, this game has a lot of implications. It could separate them in the conversation for the college football playoff, but they have got to have a little better performance here to start the third. We'll see if this home crowd gives them the energy that they need.
Okay, Holly.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He leaves it with the back, and they swarm him under.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hits inside. It's Marshall. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Sangapolitelli from the gun on third down. On the run, fires downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Taken down right away. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on fourth down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
The analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Got a man in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Again, it's Brown. Touchdown, Cal! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just feeds the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a young...
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1. I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the first down on 4th and 1.
Got enough for the first down. He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Handoff to the lone back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
That's the story today in this game. The coverage defensively has been so good. They seem to always be in the back pocket of these intended targets, and they swat another pass away incomplete.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. JKS. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanga Povatelli. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Trying to make one miss. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Western Michigan sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Barnett. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Marshall. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. play action. Lets it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Tough run here. It's Marshall. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Back to pass on second down. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter. Now you're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line. That's where the return is stopped. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. And they haven't got the outing they had hoped for from this junior quarterback. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle. And you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I'll tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Out wide left, it's Bargava. At the 45, on his way. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Sangopolitelli rushes on, and they got it.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. You can't give up a sack.
The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Throwing, Sangopolitelli. Look out! Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Oh, pressure's coming. Forced him to get rid of it on third down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. On the run, it's Marshall. He's past the marker. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The hand to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense has... How that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Jaron Kiave Songopovatelli. That one's not even close.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
On target. He's out past the 35. He's out of bounds, picked up the first down, but more important, only 15 seconds left.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite on.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And with that turnover, time has expired here in the fourth quarter, but there is more football ahead. Overtime is coming.
We gotta be big.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking for space. It's Marshall. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're all over it. Max got it on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
The Broncos are threatening in the red zone.
Booster, booster!
Fresh center downs going to the air. Touchdown, Western Michigan! They take the lead here in overtime. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. JKS. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Second down, gonna throw it. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, Sangapolatelli. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.